Hi everyone, it's me doing a live again. So it has been ages. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Let's just say things has been busy lately since it's nearly Christmas, so can't possibly blame me. So can I just be honest? I got a bit of croaky voice in case you might notice. So please bear with me. Thank you. So anyway, it's been ages, so I don't know what I should talk about really because it's like I said, busy, busy, busy. Yes, can't possibly blame me for that point. So yeah, so so I'm glad doing a live video again because I miss doing this. So yeah, so let's just say I miss talking to you guys. So I'll just say because you're my friends. So yeah, well, that's the whole thing. Friends is really important to me, like it's important to you, boys and girls out there. So yeah, so yeah. Um. Okay. Um. What should we talk about? Hmm. I know. Christmas. Okay. So let's just say sorry. Let's just say I love Christmas. Well, let's just say growing up, celebrating Christmas, it's just one of those things to love about sometimes. Sometimes there's a few things I'm not really interested, although there are some few things that I have my like that calls my attention most. Yes. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Um and let's just say I like Christmas ever since as a kid. So can you blame me? Yeah. Well, let's just say what I really like about Christmas is being a family, celebrating, and your family and friends um, be full of cheer. Yeah. hmm And don't be such a humbug because if you are, you'll be the Grinch. Sorry if I a bit rude here, but I'm just saying because if you think about this film called The Grinch, yeah, I have seen it, but it's okay to be fair, but not a huge fan of it because it's all about oh, big rich, something like that. Yeah, sorry if I give you the heebie-jeebies there. Yeah. So yeah, and especially like the roast dinner. Oh, love it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Chicken, um, the roasties, mashed potatoes. Well, I just call it mash for some reason. And I also like a bit of veg to go with it. Yeah, I love veg. I did not used to like veg actually. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to not like the veg, but I'm starting to like them now since I'm growing up. And besides, it's pretty normal to dislike things and then to like things. Or maybe I were to like things or to dislike things. It's pretty simply normal, right? Yes. Well, it can be a mix of both sometimes, depends on the mood, on whoever, on the person. So yeah, and especially like the gravy. Oh, delicious. Mmm, mmm, tasty, yummy. Sorry if I got you guys hungry. Sorry. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of entertainment. Yes. So yeah. Oh, in case if some of those who are new right at the moment who are on now watching my video, just let you know in case you might notice my voice is a bit croaky because I have a cold. So yeah, but I'll be fine. I promise you guys that. So yeah, but don't worry, I'm pretty sure I'll be fully well until the Christmas day. I just hope so anyway. And yes, I do love singing. Yep, because well, there are some few Christmas songs that I do like and personally sing too, like sing along. So yeah, um, to be honest, I just kind of like some of them, like "All I Want for Christmas Is You" by Mariah Carey. I don't know if that's how I pronounce the name, but that's how I'm able to pronounce it. So So yeah, but I also like the other song, and it's called Last Christmas. And I know some of you may prefer Steve or whatever his name is, but I kindly prefer the other version by Ashley Tisdale. If I have to be honest, don't get me wrong, I like the original version, of course, but I just think Ashley Tisdale is more novelistic in my personal opinion. So please respect that, okay? And I will respect yours. So yeah. And I also, wow, mm, actually speaking about, if you guys might able to know the song called "Do They Know It's Christmas?" Well, about that song, I wasn't really too false with it, if I have to be honest, because I sometimes half of the song where the music started while the whole group was singing together, all that music gives me ugh, heebie-jeebies. No, really. I don't like it very much. And I'm sorry if those of you who like the song, but for me, no. Sorry to disappoint you, but like I said, we all have to accept people's opinion. So yeah, okay, and yes, I have been watching some movies like Christmas sort of movie, and that includes like Home Alone 2, and I also like Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Christmas. Yes. Oh, trying to think. Come on, careless popcorn. Think. Oh yeah, Shrek, whatever it was, it's called again. But all I know, I remember watching that film, and it's about Shrek wanting to bring a family sort of Christmas to just for him, Fiona, and their kids. But let's just say I know Shrek means well, but the way he behaves throughout the whole special film, I would say it's a bit. Well, I can't possibly blame Shrek for feeling the way he feels in the movies or whatever is special or whatever. But what I have to say, but he can be getting a bit too far, if I have to be honest. I mean, the way he treats all his friends, including Donkey. Well, you got to feel sorry for Donkey as well and the others. Although, even though they are also in the wrong because they keep ruining everything. Well, I, I just don't know. I kind of have this sort of mix sometimes, have feelings like feel sorry for Shrek and Donkey and whatever, like blah blah blah. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you, Joshy. It's called Shrek the Hole. Thank you. Yes. Oh, and I got a question by a very good friend of mine, and her name is She Will Closer, and she asked me, have I ever heard of the Powerpuff Girls album Heroes and Villains? I I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I don't think I have any right. So sorry, but I'm pretty sure it's a good album. So yeah. So yeah. And let's just say about Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Christmas, I'm not too sure if I get that right, but I'm pretty doubt I did used to have it on the VHS sometimes when I was a kid, I think. Yes. I think that's how I remember watching it. And then suddenly I kind of don't have the VHS anymore since my parents decided to take all the VHS away because doesn't work anymore for whatever reason. I do love DVDs personally. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and I got another question by Dennis the Brony 22, and his question is, what is my opinion on Happy's Heartwarming Eve of the My Little Pony? Well, let's just say I think I've seen it, so yeah, I kind of like it. But there are a few Christmas episodes from My Little Pony, if I have to be honest. So I kind of like the one from season 6, when Stunner Glimmer. Well, if you think about it, when Twilight Sparkle tells Stunner Glimmer about a story, whatever the character's name is in the story, who has actually been played by Stunner Glimmer herself. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. And I especially like the song when Pinkie Pie was like crazy, crazy, especially at the end of the song. I think she sings something like this: "Got to be your friends," and then Twilight was covering Pinkie Pie's voice once the song finished, and then Twilight was like this: "What? You do know you sound like Pinkie Pie?" "No, I wasn't." So like that. So yeah, you get what I mean if you have watched My Little Pony before. So yeah. Um. um. Oh yeah. I think I also want to mention. I also watched Lilo and Stitch episode with the Christmas episode. You know what I mean? Yeah. And believe me, I've been watching it again a couple of days ago, and it was really good, and it was quite funny. Especially at the attic scene where Lilo and Stitch were in the attic, and then when Lilo said about sounds like Jumbling Plague sounds being attacked, and then suddenly when she turns around, we notice Stitch got something in his mouth, and it's actually a Christmas present. Yes. Mm-hmm. I mean, seriously now, Stitch, and the way he opens his mouth, it sounds like a money ching, whatever that you guys call it. Yeah, well, believe me, it sounds like a money ching. You know what I mean? Ching. Yeah, tell me about it. Yes. Okay. And I also liked another scene from that episode actually, where well, same again for the attic, but it's different one actually. Let's just say when Lilo tried to tell Stitch off for gonna do with you? You're rolling around the town, stealing presents, and making little kids cry. It sounds like a Christmas ruined. And then Jumbo was like about teaching experiments who is selfish, something like that. And then suddenly Leela's trying to stop him from using the blaster, and then they just sneakily do 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 do. And then Stitch was like, where did they go? And then suddenly, gotcha! And then all the crash, screaming, shouting, la 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 la, wah! Like, ah! And then Jumbo was like, gotcha! And then Lita was like, Jumbo, watch out! And then, wah! Are you okay? Yeah, okay. I think I hit my cookie. Oh. And it, well, that's what he said. I'm really sometimes good at memorizing some of the words. Sometimes I can get muddled up, but luckily I have Sophie by my side to help me memorize the words. If you're watching Sophie, you know what I mean. And I hope I got Sophie got a little smile on the face. Yeah, I know. I just know Sophie very well than you think. Yeah, because she's my best friend ever and ever. Okay. Okay. So let's just say, speaking about the Powerpuff Girls, I also remember watched this Christmas special and it's really good, but I barely remember now because it was a long time ago since I've seen it. So yeah. Oh, and also of Miraculous Ladybug Christmas special, I remember watching it and it's really, really good. And I know what it's all about because I have been watching it like non-stop. Well, I'd rather not say much about it because it might be spoiler for those who haven't seen it. Yeah. And yes, of course, I have been drawing loads of things of Christmas stuff for my Sing It Does Girls cartoon. Yeah. And I know some of you have seen them like from time to time from like last year. And it's okay if some of you who haven't, you can always look them up on my channel if you want. I don't mind. So yeah. And yes, let's see what else. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, it may not be a Christmas movie, but I do consider as a Christmas movie anyway, and it's Frozen. Yeah, a Disney film, of course. I know some of you may not agree with me for this point, but some of you may do agree with me anyway, since it's like winter, snowy sort of thing. Yeah, like let it snow, let it snow. You can't hold it back in anymore. Like, do you want to build snowman? Okay, let's do it. Let's win this game. Yeah. And speaking about this, I sometimes have this in my head, and I sometimes like to give Sophie a giggle every time I'm doing it, in especially when there's no one in the same room as us, of course. I sometimes do my own little singer dot skills sort of thing in my head, pretending my singer dot skills have their own episode or whatever in my brain. And Sophie kind of likes that game. And I know you do, Sophie, anyway, because you told me yourself. Yes. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Okay. So there's loads of things to talk about Christmas, Yeah. But since I got a creaky voice, I won't be able to sing some of the songs anyway. Even though I don't feel like singing anyway at all, because I did mention this like a couple of times before that I'm not comfortable singing anyway because I don't want people to touch my voice when I'm singing, because it's just one of those things about being nervous. So yeah, so I rather not sing at all, even though some of you may hear it like once before in one of my other live videos, but which I'm not gonna do that anymore. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that anymore. No way. So, ho ho ho. Oh, and speaking about Christmas, let's just say I also remember watching the very first Christmas episode of The Simpsons. Yeah, I may not be a huge fan of The Simpsons or anything, but I like the Christmas episode though, because that's the very good episode I ever watched as a kid growing up. Yeah, and tell me about it. Yeah, because I remember I got it on a DVD, and I think I still have it somewhere in the cupboard in the same room as me where I am now. So yeah, let's just say not just the very first Christmas episode, of course, but there are some few other Christmas episodes from The Simpsons that I also remember. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's called The Gift of Maggie. Yeah, something like that. Okay, and tell me about it. Hmm. Oh yeah, and another thing I want to talk about Christmas is that I have been in the Christmas market in town a few times this year in December with my mom and my dad and my nan. Yeah, let's just say Christmas market is really good. Although it's a lot busy going there anyway in the UK. So yeah, it's only because too many people are too busy making sure that they get things ready and get things out of the way so they can, being lazy again. You can't possibly blame them. Like, you can't possibly blame me for wanting to get all those things out of the way. And I bet you guys can probably feel the same way. And I can't possibly blame you either. Yeah. I mean, let's just say, and I mean, there's nothing wrong being lazy. Sometimes it does. Depends on what. But most of the time, we just like to have chill and have fun. Yeah. I just love having a chill. Let's just say I don't like busy all the time because sometimes being busy can easily affect my mental health. Possibly blame me for that point. So yeah, let's just say I may be a grown up woman, but that doesn't mean I have a job or anything, because I don't think I want a job at the moment, but I will do in the future. I just hope so anyway. only that is related to become an animator. That's the thing. Because I always wanted to become an animator anyway, but not at the moment since there's no experience quite yet. Because, like I said, people can be busy, and I don't know whether if I if I can get those type of people who does animating and that involved. That's the problem. Because I always have to make sure I email the people who does animating, you know. So yeah, but let's just move on and skip that, and let's just keep talking about Christmas stuff. Okay, okay. Let's just say, um, oh yeah, there's a few things I also need to mention about Christmas stuff, like from CBBS. Yeah, I can I just be honest? When I was a kid, I really remembered the one with Poi, Chris, and Andy and Sid singing together. Yes, but and I think Justin was singing along as well. If I'm not too sure if he was singing as well in the song, but all I can possibly know that he was in the actual thingy video anyway because that's how I remembered because I remember how the video goes, but I don't think I should play it anyway for copyright reason. So yeah, if you wanted to look it up, be free to do so on YouTube. Yeah, because it is on YouTube anyway. And yes, and there's another song with Sid and also Andy and Justin as well, but they were dressing as snowmen for some reason. Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, believe me, I kind of like that song sometimes, although sometimes it gives me the whew, wow, and I just getting cold in the snow. Ooh. and and another thing, um, well, I, so please don't judge me, okay? But let's just say I do like reindeers. Don't get me wrong. But the reindeer from that Sibba Bees thingy Christmas song, ugh, well, to be honest, well, Sophie will obviously know what I'm going to talk about anyway because she's my best friend and she knows already know that because I told her. So yeah, and I did tell my other friend called Wizard Dude. I told him all about it as well, and he supports me as well. And I just hope all of you boys and girls can support me as well once I mention this. Well, as a kid, well, the ranger from that Super Beast thingy Christmas song, it scared me. Like, really. I didn't like it one bit when I was a kid. And and let's just say to make it a disappointment, well, the video of it is on YouTube. And I wish those people who shouldn't have uploaded that thing in the first place because I want to have that childhood thingy again. But I don't blame them. I'm just saying that I just don't think it's a good thing to upload something that you're scared of, even though they don't really aware of it, you know. But I'm sorry for those who work so hard on making the video, but I'm just saying that maybe it's best. I don't know. I don't want to upset anyone, but I just hope anyone can think about that. I don't like the reindeer on that Super Beast thing. So yeah. So like I said, I'm sorry about that. But but yes, of course, I don't mind the real ones. hmm Well, I just feel like I want that video of that rain deleted or something. But even though it's not up to me, it's up to those who found that video in the first place. But I'm not angry with them. I just feel disappointed, that's all. So yeah, because my childhood memory. So yeah. Well, yeah. So okay. So let's talk about something else now because I don't want that reindeer coming into my head. Okay. Let's see. Um. Think. Okay. Think. Um. Uh. Okay. Trying to think something. Hmm. I don't know. It's hard for me, sometimes to think of something new to talk about. If you guys have any ideas, let me know because I really am struggling because my head is empty. I hate it when it does that. Okay. Um. Okay. Oh, yeah. You know Our the Chipmunks, right? Well, let's just say I remember watching this Our the Chipmunks episode or the Christmas one. Um, let's just say the new Alvin show, of course, the one that we have now, even though it's been cancelled lately this year, or was it last year? Oh yeah, I think so. It's just the thing is, I didn't even know that the new Alvin show has been cancelled last year because I wasn't even aware of it since I don't really watch Our the Chipmunks like the way I used to. Don't get me wrong, I still watch Our the Chipmunks, but all the episodes, of course. So yeah, but you can't possibly blame me for that point anyway. But that just happens sometimes. Depends on the you know moving on to something new. Mm-hmm. Like me watching Miraculous Ladybug the most lately. Yeah, and and let me just remind myself to tell all your boys and girls who are fan or watches Miraculous. Let's just say there's going to be season 6 for Miraculous coming out next year. I think so anyway because that's what it said. But I don't know exactly when exactly for next year. Maybe sometime around like spring or summer. So we just have to wait and see. Yeah. Oh, and another um, Our the Chipmunk Christmas episode, and it's from the 80s one actually. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll just say I like the one when it's about Alvin making the list about which people he likes to bring a present to, including Brittany, of course. He certainly have a crush on Brittany. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, believe me. Well, Christmas just one of these things to like sometimes. And we can't possibly blame them who doesn't like Christmas because some people just doesn't have a sense of spirit. But most of us do actually. Yeah. And the thing is, guys, I know some of you love Christmas so much, and I do know and aware that almost everyone always has to start doing Christmas stuff at the very beginning of November. So I don't, but still, I just think it's far too early to, to, to start all those Christmas stuff anyway. Because every time when either I was with whoever I'm with to go somewhere like shopping or anything, there's always Christmas stuff every time in November. No matter where I go, it's always like Christmas stuff. It's getting ridiculous, if I have to be honest. And I'm sorry if those who likes Christmas to start in November, but not many people likes it really or comfortable about people being too early to bring all the Christmas stuff all together. So yeah, anyway, yeah. I must say, I'm not gonna change your mind or anything, but I just wanted to let you guys know that maybe it's best we should wait until December. I'm not stopping you from what you're doing, but I'm just saying maybe it's best if we just wait until December's coming and then bring the Christmas stuff together, not in November, because like I said, it's far too early. So yeah. And please don't argue with me about it, okay? Because I'm not in a mood to argue. So yeah. So anyway, and also, oh, oh yes, yes, that's it. I remember something else. And it's actually a new Christmas movie that only just came out sometime this year, and it has Eddie Murphy in it, and it's called Candy Cane Lane. I watched it, and it's really good, but I won't say anything about it unless if some of you who haven't seen it. So yeah, like I said, keep my mouth shut. Zip it. Yeah. Yeah, well, tell me about it. And besides, Eddie Murphy is one of those best legend actors that we all personally love and like. And I understand it's those who doesn't like him, but that's just their opinion. So yeah. Oh, good. So anyway, I leave you guys to it. Mhm. Nice joke there, Joshy. Welcome to me candy world. You always like to give me the giggles. Hmm. So anyway, I'll leave you guys to it. And have a nice year, have a nice Christmas, and ho ho ho! Oh, and speaking about that, I remember that in Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, and the other one went all with the House of Mouse series with the Christmas special. I love that one. Oh, love it. Yeah. And especially I like the song at the end of that, where all the Disney characters sing all together. I got that song on my video, sorry, on my channel actually. So yeah, if you wanted to listen to that, be free to do so and celebrate and give the spirit. And having all the presents, food, parties, singing along, like dancing along, like show wow wow wow, woohoo, ho ho, doo 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 boo. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy my video. And if some of you who doesn't have any sense of humor, then that's totally fine with them. But I just say, have a spirit, everyone.